Hi everyone! So today we are going to learn how to use the hatch for beginners. So hi, if you are new to my channel, my name is Jensine Casey and I am your sleep BFF. So I take all of my years of experience and degrees working with children under the age of 4 to bring you the real life sleep science behind your child's sleep mixed with real life strategies because mom life, right? So today we're going to talk about the hatch, which is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm just going to give you kind of like a beginner rundown of the hatch, how it works, all that good stuff. And I'm going to use a real life example of our hatch. So you're going to see it's loading. Sometimes something that I have found with the hatch is depending on how far away you are, the app doesn't work as well if you're not very close. So I feel like I have to be pretty close. See, just like that. So I wasn't close enough. So now the kind of range goes in and out. So hopefully through the duration of this video, it will work, or else I'll have to move and get a little bit closer. Yeah. So this is one thing I'm glad it's actually showing it to you, because you can see that you do have to be pretty close in range for it to work. So getting a little bit closer. Okay, so the first thing, once I'm going to go back for a second, just so you can see, you can connect multiple Hatch products. So we only have the one right now, but I am planning on purchasing another one so that we can use it in my daughter's room. But we're just going to use the example of my boys' room right now. So the first thing that I want to show you is how to pick the color. So for us, we have red means bed and green means go. So I have a program, which stay tuned because I'm going to show you at the end of this video how the program works to automatically have the hatch work for you. But when you're setting up the lights, you can choose what color. So a lot of families that I work with, sometimes they might choose a more fun color for the morning. So I had a little girl who was absolutely obsessed with pink. So they chose to have pink be the color. So you can turn it on, I can turn it on remotely, and pink would be the color that we could choose. I, again, choose green for when my boys wake up. Something that I like, that when I did the red, I felt like it wasn't a true red. It was more of an orangey red. But when you go in and you can custom pick a color. So I like this really deep red for the boys to know, okay, this comes on and they know that it's bedtime. Something else that I really like is that you can pick multiple sounds, whether you want just a classic white noise or if you want a pink noise. And pink noise would be more described as like an ocean sound or a nature sound, something like that, that is still very calming, but isn't that just kind of basic white noise. So we like the TV static. That is what I call like the basic white noise. You can do ocean sounds. You can do lullabies. There's different ones. You can do rain sounds. It's very popular. People will pick this bird sound for when their child wakes up. So for us personally, we do a red light that comes on and the TV static when my boys are going to bed. When they wake up, it just turns to green and then there's no sound at all. But some people like to have the birds as the indication that it's time to wake up. So you can really customize it and make it what you want, which I absolutely love. Then one of the other things, you can adjust this. So depending on how bright I want that light to be, I can turn down the brightness of the light. I can turn up the brightness of the light. I can turn down the brightness, the volume of the sound. I can turn it way up. So it really just depends on kind of what you are looking for. What's really nice about this is if you were using this overnight in a child that's younger, in their room, like think newborn, you're going in to feed overnight, then you can adjust the brightness as you go in. So as you're walking into the room, you can turn the brightness up so you can see a little bit better while you're changing diapers or feeding. And then once you leave the room, you can turn the brightness back down as they're going back to sleep. So it's very adjustable, super, super easy to use from your phone. So if any of this has been really useful, if you are a little bit intimidated by the hatch and you're just not really sure, like, what do I even do? How do I use it? And this video has provided you some clarity, definitely give it a like and comment with kind of what is the big game changer here that you just learned in this video that maybe you didn't know before. But do not leave yet. Just scroll and leave that comment, but don't leave yet because I'm going to show you how to use my personal favorite part of the hatch. So you're going to come all the way over to this right side and programs. And this is an example of the programs that we have. So you can adjust the programs. I have multiple ones in here, but we don't use all of them. So when my children were home and they used to nap, we would have the nap time program. So when I clicked this button, automatically every day from 12:45 to 3:30, the light would come on and the sound machine would come on. And then at 3:30, it would automatically shut off, so they knew that nap time was over. I absolutely love that because it just made it really easy. They would ask me, when is nap going to be over? When is rest time going to be over? But they would just know that they had to wait for the light, the exact same that they would wait for the light in the morning. So it just really gave that continuity, and they understood the process already. So it didn't give a constant struggle of, can I come out of my room? Is rest time over? When can we wake up? It really just made it very crystal clear. And as much as we can make crystal clear for our children, the easier things will be, the less boundary pushing there will be. So currently you can see I just turned that one on by accident. I have multiple ones here because their school schedule used to be different, and they would go to school a couple of days a week and be home a couple of days a week. So you can see like the morning school day, like the Sunday night bedtime was a little bit different from regular bedtime, from nap time. So now we just have the two programs that we use. The bedtime, so that is from 7:15 to 7:30 every night. And then the wake up time is 7:30 to 7:40. It's just on for a couple of minutes. So I give them a second once the light changes to be able to wake up, move around, get a little bit more awake before they actually come out of their beds and come down the stairs. So it works out really well for us, and it's not something that I have to think about at all. I can easily just put it on. I literally set it and forget it, and it happens. It's running in the background every single day. So it's really, really easy to use. If you were wondering how exactly I use it with my children, I do have a video that I will put in the description to this video that explains how I set the boundaries with the hatch with my children, so they know exactly how to use it, what the different lights mean, how I explained it to them, the language that I used, so you can do the same for your children. So